Hello friends! I hope everybody is enjoying their holidays, and I'm so excited to be sharing a very fun topic with all of you ladies, because I'm going to be speaking to the ladies today. And this is a topic that you enjoy it or you totally just want to avoid it, and that's dressing up for a formal evening. So I hope that by the end of this video you just love it, because I love it. And I want to go over some important points of what to consider when getting ready for a formal event. So let's get started. The first very important thing when getting dressed is finding your dress. I think that when you find your dress, absolutely everything else just falls in place. The first thing when considering and finding your dress is know what type of event it is, and we're going to consider it's an evening type of event. For example, I went to a banquet this weekend, and the criteria for that banquet was formal, very, very formal. And so they told us, like, if you're going to come to this banquet, you almost have to dress like you're going to prom. And so that was the type of event that it was. It was super, super formal. So when finding a dress, I didn't just go out and look for a little black dress that I could put a nice accessories with or something like that. I knew that I had to buy something pretty formal, pretty extravagant. So know what type of event it is super important. The second thing when finding your dress is know your budget. And I say this because there are certain stores that you kind of know them according to the price of dress that they have. If my budget is, for example, let's just throw this out there. If my budget is from $80 to $100, I know of certain stores that their dresses are from like $200 to $500 to $600. So I'm not going to go to that store because I know I'm not going to find the dress that I can personally buy or afford there. So having a budget for your dress is super important, because also, let's say you go and you look for your dress and you try it on, and that's why you always look at the price before you try it on, because I have absolutely fallen in love with the dress that I had on, and then it was like way out of my league of what I could get, and so it's so disappointing, it's heartbreaking. So you have to know your budget, always look at the price tag before you take it off of the racket or the hanger. I think budgets really run with like designer clothes, or whether you want a certain designer or you don't want a designer. Personally, for me, designers are not really important for me. If the dress is beautiful, whether it's a name or not a name, I'm gonna get it, because if it's nice and it works for me. And also really consider what you can afford and what you cannot afford, and according to that you will find your perfect dress and not totally kill your pockets. The third is absolutely love your dress. And so all these points are when finding your dress. You have to absolutely love it when you see it. You have to absolutely love it when you're trying it on, because like we went over, it is your money. And also when you love what you're wearing, you're totally confident in wearing it. You can walk into that place and just know that you look awesome and that you look hot, because it's something that you love. Like, you're wearing it because you love it. And whether other people like your style or don't like your style, you loved your style, and that's what's most important. And so those are the three important keys to the first point, is finding your dress. The second thing when getting ready for a formal evening or event is finding the right shoes. And your shoes are going to go according to what dress you're wearing, of course. And different things to consider when finding shoes is know whether you want to wear heels or flats, which, ladies, let's wear the heels. Yes, let's put up with the pain, and the beauty is pain. So it's super important to try on your shoes, to feel comfortable with them. And I think the number one rule to wearing heels is, if they're too high for you at the store and you cannot walk in them, you will not be able to walk in them at the event. Never wear shoes that are too high for you. Some girls can rock heels like this big, some can rock heels that are this big, but if they're nice and you don't want to look funny walking in heels that are too high for you. So always find shoes that, you know, are also very cute and that most importantly they match with your dress. That is point number 2 when getting ready for a formal evening. Point number 3 to getting dressed for a formal evening is a clutch. What is a clutch? A clutch is a small little bag. When you are going to a formal evening, you do not want to carry a big bag with you, a big purse, or a purse at all. You want to carry a small little bag, which I call clutch. And I will actually show you guys mine. So this is the one that I wore for the banquet that I attended, and it just opens right here. You see it kind of like that. So it's a very small purse, and usually you can either wear it right under your arm, or you can wear it in your hand kind of by your hip. And in this clutch, you are not to overstuff them. They're small because they're very elegant, they're very classy. And what you usually want to put in, I will go ahead and show you guys my favorite lip gloss. You know, I can wear one lip gloss to kind of touch up, so I can just put this, and you put whatever is necessary for you to take to that event is what you're going to put in here. But in this clutch, you carry basically the most important things that you personally think you will need for that event. So it is super important to have a clutch, a cute clutch, to go with your dress. So, and that is point number 3. Point number 4 is hair, okay? You can either decide to do your hair professionally, or maybe you know a friend that knows how to do good hair, or you can do really great hair yourself. Do it, go for it. Things to consider when doing your hair. Of course, it falls on your dress again. For example, my dress was strapless, so it kind of cut off right here. So what I felt most comfortable with was wearing my hair down. Another thing to consider is, you know, of course your dress is the back of your dress. Now, if you have a very nice dress, like a back design that's beaded, or it's a type of dress that you want to show off in the back, then that's when you probably want to consider an updo. Or maybe you have a really nice necklace that you want to show off. You can pull your, maybe do a half up, half down type of hairdo. It really depends on what you're comfortable with, how your dress is, if you want to show off the front or show off the back, or show off your necklace or show off your earrings. It really depends on how you are going to do your hair. So that is for the hair, and that is point 4. Point 5, cinco, is makeup, okay? So for your makeup, again, you can go do it professionally or you can do it yourself. I usually, for the eyeshadows, as you can see, I'm very light when it comes to eyeshadows. I don't really do a lot of colors or anything like that. I've always been a very natural eyeshadow type of look. Just like one color works for me, and that's good. But for this event, I actually wanted to pull off like the smoky eyes, and so I did the smoky eyes because my dress wasn't dark, and so I wanted to darken my eyes. And so it really depends on you, and whenever you're getting ready for a formal event, do try to add like a little sparkle to your makeup than how you would usually do it on an everyday basis. Make this night different with anything that you do with your hair, with your makeup, with your jewelry. Number 6. The 6th thing to consider when getting dressed for a formal event is your jewelry. The way I did it is I just wore a simple bracelet. I didn't wear any rings, and I wore long earrings but no necklace. And that's kind of another rule I do want to share with you guys about. I don't think I've ever seen anyone pull this off, and that is a big necklace and big earrings. That for me is just like a huge no-no. I don't think I've ever seen it and it looks good. Every time I had seen it, like, man, that girl should have just worn the earrings and no necklace, or she should have just worn the necklace and very small studs, maybe small earrings. And that is a rule that maybe think about it. Maybe you can pull it off, but every time I've seen it, it has not looked good. And you know, when you have a huge necklace that you want to show off, you don't want to put huge earrings on either. Maybe if you have a big necklace, you want to wear little small studs. Like, these would be really good. Small earrings, big necklace. Or another rule is no big bracelet and a big ring. That's kind of like, you know, it's either one or the other. That's how it's always been for me. So it's kind of a ring and like no bracelet. So just keep that in mind when getting dressed and picking your jewelry. It's either one or the other. The last thing that I want to share with you guys is number 7. Okay? Do not stress yourself out. Okay? Do not stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. I hope that just penetrates in your mind. Do not stress. When you stress yourself, you can't find anything to wear. You probably will have a meltdown, whatever it might be. And also, I think when you stress, you build such high expectations because you've stressed yourself out so much. And maybe the event was like, you know, it didn't really build up to your expectations and you're kind of let down. And so pick your dress and your jewelry and all those essentials with time so you don't stress out. And even when getting dressed, do it with time. Don't get dressed like an hour before the event. Get dressed with time and put some music on, whether it's dance music or very classical music or relaxing music. Get ready with friends, whatever it might be. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy not only the event, but enjoy the process up until getting ready for the event. And if you enjoy all of that, you're going to enjoy the event. Don't stress yourself out. Have fun. Be confident. Know that you're going to look beautiful. And I assure you, you will enjoy the event that you're going to. Well, my ladies, that is all. In life, we're going to have to sparkle up a little bit and dress up. And so always keep these things in mind. They are the things that have helped me personally and have helped my sister Veronica as well. And one little surprise that we do have for you today. We actually want you guys to come and get ready with us. Well, we want to show you that it is super easy to get dressed, and I hope that you enjoy it.
You lead me like the dawning of the day. You lead me like April leads into May. You lead me like the stone you rolled away. You take my hand and we will run away. Just like a child, rest upon your knee. Just like a song you love, it sings to me. Inside your arms I find a symphony. You take my hand and then we run away to the place where my fears have no voice at all. Only sound in my ear, the whisper of your call. This moment is frozen, I'm not going anywhere. I linger forever. If only I could stay here.
Well, friends, that is all, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like this video if it was any help to you. Comment down below any questions that you have, even like where we got our dress, our shoes, anything that you saw in this video and you had a question about, please put it down below. Subscribe to us and keep up with us for next week. We actually have a surprise and I want to tell you, but I cannot. So you just have to tune in next Monday to see the surprise. And I want to just wish everybody a happy new year, and I just hope that 2014 is a year that is just filled with so much joy and so many blessings for your life. And I send much love wherever you are in the world watching this video. Happy New Year's, and I love you so much. Scratch that out. What the heck is on my finger? Oh my god. No freaking way. La la la. Okay. Okay. The tree. 3. I'm bilingual, leave me alone.
You take my hand and we will